That'll do it. Hello guys, Mr. Evan312, and welcome back to Space Engineers after, well, quite a while. There's a little story behind that. My mic literally got eaten by my rabbit. I was holding him in my lap, and he chewed the cord, so it took me this long to get a new one. But yeah, I'm back, and I just wanted to bring you a swift little update video, as well as a spotlight of a really cool mod. Now with the advent of the updated particles, as you can see, there are freaking bullet holes everywhere, and I've got targets lined up back behind me. But yeah, ever since really it came out, the automatic rifle in the game has really bored me. I mean, it's pretty standard. I get tired of it after a while. Like here, see, I do like now they also have the flash and the bullet shells coming off. It's actually really cool. But actually, hold on, and yeah, it still goes to the faceplate. I mean, yeah. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever gotten bored of this thing. Well, now if you want to shoot up some bugs in style or shoot up your buddies, ask no more than the Engineer's Defense Kit. This mod is probably one of the coolest out in a long time. It features, and it also recently got an update of a bunch of new weapons. Now at the base of the pack is its 4 compact automatic rifle variants. These rifles are basically reskins of the standard automatic rifle. Oh my god, they look so much better. I'm not exactly sure what, they seem to be kind of a mix of several different guns. I see features of the MP5 Navy, like with the stock back here. It's got a bullpup magazine, which is behind the trigger assembly, and it kind of looks like it's got some CAC PDW features, but yeah, I don't know. I really like the style of it, and of course this is just the bottom variant, the tactical variant. Now the tactical variant is basically like your vanilla assault rifle, like moderate fire rate and accuracy. It's the same sound too. But what I also like about these guns, it has a resting animation. Then you pull up, pretty nice iron sights too. But and here I'll test out its accuracy. I don't know, it's like 5 blocks, 5 times 2.5. I want to say about 15 meters. Here, pretty good placement. Target the part a little more. Yeah, see, that's not bad placement, and we killed the target. Get out of here, you goofy bastard. Next up is the Precision variant. This one varies in appearance from the tactical version because of, one, its long barrel and its ACOG. Otherwise, it is pretty similar. It also has a different way of firing. Like, see, you hold down the trigger, it fires in bursts of 2, but if you go semi-automatic, you can fire without ending. I think that's really interesting. I don't know when Keen updated and allowed that. I just really like that. And the sight's pretty nice too. It doesn't have any more zoom than the others, but has pretty decent accuracy. So here, I'll show you the grouping on the next target. Here, if we run up and look at that is actually really tight grouping from this range. This thing's even more accurate than I remember it being. Obviously, it's a little more effective if you rapid tap the trigger. Let's try it out. What's over there? Huh, I didn't know I tore that apart. Let's try it out on our inspecting target back there. See, look, really accurate shots. Shots that are a lot harder to make with the tactical variant. So, obviously, if you're a marksman, this is your version. However, if you are in ship hallways, sorry about that, by the way. I don't know why that's happening. I was firing the guns earlier and this happened. But if you're in a ship hallway and you just need rapid fire, like a freaking lead hose, you want the rapid variant. Now the rapid variant has a holographic sight, and it looks like some kind of muzzle flash hider, and of course a double drum magazine. I don't know what these are called. And oh, it has a flashlight on this laser pointer on the side. I believe that's supposed to go with the holographic sight. So if we fire this thing, like the rapid fire normal automatic rifle, but looks so much better. Here, we'll test its accuracy out here. Wow, still, I mean, pretty powerful cartridges, just not You want to use this to suppress either at range or mow down enemies in tight quarters. So pretty nice. But this is my favorite, the special variant. It's basically like your elite rifle, higher fire rate and accuracy than your standard rifle, but not as much accuracy as the precision or as fast fire rate as the rapid. But my favorite feature about it is this. As you can see, it has a silencer on it, and also if you hold down the trigger, it fires in 3-round bursts, which makes it pretty. And here we'll look at the grouping here. Pretty nice, really. You can take down a target really quick. Definitely better grouping than the normal variant. And my favorite thing here, I'll show you the sound difference. So you can see here, we're firing this thing, zooming out. We're almost beyond the visual range, and you can hear that gun clearly. But we switch to the 4, our special. The beautiful killer. Silence. Let's move closer. Is it firing? Oh yeah, it's not firing. And see, look how close we are. Someone could be in the next room and you wouldn't hear the shot. Okay, now you're close enough to distinguish that bullet that bullet sound. All in all, the automatic rifle family is extremely awesome to have along as part of the new kit. But if you thought that this kit ended there, you are so wrong. Alright, you primitive screwheads, listen up. You see this? This is my boomstick! Anyone who knows that reference? Thank you.
You primitive screwheads.
Meet the TAC-12 slug shotgun. At the moment, there actually is no buckshot function in the game. I can't wait till they add that. But in the meantime, this thing is probably your best bug buster from short range. It does incredibly high damage, and it has a red sight, so pretty quick aiming, but horrible accuracy as the slug really differentiates more with range. Here, let's try here. Okay, lucky us, we hit direct on, same from heart. Wow, is it really more accurate than I remember? It is way more accurate than I remember. What the hell? I mean, we're not, I don't know. And also, it comes in a short barrel variant, which has no sight at all except the main pointer. This reminds me of the scout weapon. It fires a little faster and I think does a little less damage. See, look, it's also way less accurate. I can't even. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yep, still pretty powerful. And as I said, these are probably your bug busters or special ops. But if you're going on special ops, you'll probably want the special rifle. What's that? Your primary has run out of ammo? What are you gonna do? Don't worry, you have a 357 Magnum revolver. I really love the style of this weapon. It reminds me of the Blade Runner pistol that Harrison Ford's character gets, but also reminds me of Hal's sidearm from Firefly. What I really like also is the custom holding animation. That is how you would hold a pistol. I mean, if you go to like the Sekan's weapon pack, he holds the pistol like there's a grip out in front. Here, he holds it very properly with his left hand supporting his dominant firing arm. As you see, there's no recoil, but I actually found this kind of cool little variant where you can do this with the mouse. Obviously, this is only for movies, but and it's unlimited ammo. And another thing, like probably my only beef with this gun is it doesn't sound very beefy at all. I mean, that sounds more like a 22 pistol. But obviously, it's a very useful thing to have around. I really love the style of it. I've always wanted more handguns for Space Engineers. And there is another variant, the special model. The silencer doesn't seem to be working. But then again, this is a revolver, and you would have to weld on some kind of special suppressor. Normally, this works on the same principle as the special automatic rifle. But yeah, still, it is really cool to actually see some real handguns for once. Now this beauty I didn't even know existed until today. That's right, there was an update. Oh my God, is it beautiful! A triple barrel minigun, a true machine gun. Ripped right off of a vehicle and carried in the hands of your astronaut. Oh my God, this is so cool. It reminds me right off of the machine gun turret that you can rip off in Halo 3 with the triple barrels. Oh my gosh, and let's see, let's test this thing firing up. See, not a bad spread if you look at it, and also there's a laser sight. See, not too bad a spread, even for medium range and really high fire rate. I'm assuming it also does decent damage. Let's find out. Let's rip apart a target downrange, and I'm using walk. Oh my gosh, shreds it to pieces. Oh man, this is even better than your heavy variant. I don't know if it actually slows you down or not. Let's turn off our walk. No, you seem to. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't. That would be cool if it did, but space reduce is a bit too limited. I wish the barrel was spun too, but I don't think. I honestly can't complain about finally having a machine gun. Next up is the hex-barreled version. This looks more like your standard Vulcan type minigun. It had. Let's see. I don't actually remember how many are in hex. 6 barrels. So that would, I believe that would be penta, but I don't know. Penta barrel, whatever. But what is really cool, I really like this minigun. It follows the very traditional style. There is no sight on it either. This is your roulette hose. I mean, this obviously has way more spread, but and probably does less damage per bullet. But in close quarters, this makes up for it through sheer volume of lead. Here, let's test it out here on another target. See, seriously, ridiculous spread. Oh, what? This would be great for suppression or for mowing down bugs in extremely close quarters. Here, let's run up to a target and just hose it down from close range. See? Oh my gosh, it rips it to pieces. Very good at. I like how versatile this pack has become now, because now you have weapons for just about every situation. Which brings us to the last variant. The Tal 7 Fury Micro Rocket Launcher. Now, oh gosh, I really love the style of it, and the way he holds it too. He holds it like a AT4 Law. I believe this is based, it looks like an AT4 Law. Although I think it is a custom model. I really like it because, I mean, look at it, he's basically holding, it looks like he's holding a freaking Hydra rocket pod on his shoulder. Our astronaut is a beast, but wait until you've seen what this thing does. Look at that. If you hold it down, it does, I want to say a burst of 7 rockets. Tap, they'll fire endlessly. And it also has a decent sight, decent sight for medium range combat. Here. Boom. Obviously, this is your equalizer. If there's a Jeep or a very light tank, you can hit them with a rocket and disable it, like take out the cockpit. But oh crap, they're doing it again. But if you want to just absolutely destroy, fire away! Oh. Also seems to be decent for flat, because I don't know, it's not the range of a full range of a normal rocket. Overall, this pack is extremely satisfying to have along. It brings a completely new way to bust bugs and fight other players, and even help defend your base against drones. It's really, probably my favorite thing about the kit is that how well it blends with the general aesthetic style of Space Engineers. The models don't look out of place. Like if you go to Second's weapon pack, these weapons look a little bit off if you ask me. Maybe it might just be me. But these weapons, their style blends right in, and they're extremely realistic for style too. If you're really a stickler for that. And also, like, the custom animations are probably one of my favorite parts. They seem to be somewhat busted right now, because normally what happens with the CAR, it's held a lot closer to the chest and pointed further down to the left. But that's not really a bother. I mean, still, I really like that people are taking advantage of these custom animations that really aren't being used. And everything, it makes it so much more immersive too, like watching someone patrol down a hallway with their gun in a resting position. What also used to be really cool was the way normally the pistol was held, so it's kind of like raised up at the sky, but now it's held at ready position, which makes maybe a little bit more sense. I don't know. I don't like any of you guys. Eat everything I can throw at you. Just eat it. Nom 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 all seriousness, guys, this was a kind of a cool video. Really shoddy. I'm way out of practice, but it just does no justice to the awesomeness of this pack. And if it's been updated with 3 new guns, maybe more are to follow as the game becomes more. I don't know. I just really look forward to seeing what. I always love seeing what's next. But the main purpose of this video is usually in updates, obviously I ask you guys for help with something. This one I really need your help with. Now, those of you who know Chilling Tales for Dark Nights, they are a top drawer narrating radio theater group who do a lot of creepypasta and scary story narrating. They're extremely professional. They actually have kind of a budget because they have some income for their work. It's really cool. But recently, they announced the beginning of a contest known as Evil Idol. Evil Idol is a contest basically where they accept a number of people into it and they narrow it down to one person that will join Chilling Tales for Dark Nights crew. I would really love to work with these people because they are extremely professional and supportive, just really good at what they do, and it's really important for me to be around other actors, other directors, editors, because those of you who follow my sparse content know that I'm an aspiring indie film producer. That is shameful. I'm just gonna quit life now. What I really need your guys' help with, and oh my goodness, I just realized the camera is so... How freaking tilted is it? Hold on a minute. It'll do. What I need your guys' help with is to vote on my submissions. I got accepted into the first round, and I sent in my submissions for what I would like to read, and so hopefully I'll hear back on which one I am to read. And what they do, from what I can grasp of it so far, once I send them the recording, they do a video spotlighting each and every submission for the first round. But what determines who gets into the second round depends on you guys. What I want you guys to do is spread the word. Share to the hashtag Evil Idol or Evil Evan for Evil Idol, whichever. But most importantly, hashtag Evil Idol. But what's really, I don't know, I'm so stoked for this, and I'm so freaking tired right now. I can hardly string 2 words together. You primitive screwheads. But yeah, share and follow Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. I will link their channel below. And follow subscribe to them so you can follow up on how I am progressing and others are progressing in this contest to join Chilling. Here we go again. Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. Yeah, subscribe to them and follow up on how I and the other contestants are doing, and vote on who you wish. But I would really appreciate if you could help me at least get into the second round, where your input will also be valued. Because if I get into the second round, after that I believe it's decide who the winner is. The first submission is only going to be, I think, like a 2 to 5 minute narration. They're doing really short pieces. But after people are eliminated from that round, we do 15 to 20 minute submissions. I'm still trying to decide which one I should read from that. If you guys have any idea what for a 15 to 20 minute read for creepypasta, link it down below and I'll take a look at it. But yes, today is my plea for you guys, to my faithful subscribers, and honestly, some of you are my friends. I know you and I trust you. But yeah, help me get through this contest. I don't know. It's like I always wish I could do more. Like right now, I'm really involved in school and trying and working, and honestly, out of high school life is not the cakewalk that anyone makes it out to be. If they say that, they are insane. Although my sanity is questionable. Point proven. Anyway, So that's all for today, guys. Like I said, check out Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. I have yet to hear back for what my first submission will be to read, but also follow up on their content. They do really good narrations. There is a lot of people on their crew. Follow people like Jeff Clement, Otis Gyrie, and Alicia Pavlis, and many other very talented editors and narrators. I've always loved their content, especially their Lovecraft stories, and I honestly owe them a lot. So it would be absolutely amazing to work for those people. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe down below on what you would like to see in Space Engineers. Just so you know, I am still doing recreations, that is the Halo recreation of videos of certain battles. Right now I'm working on Shikedi and the second Battle of Harvest. That's another thing I really need. I need someone who can do a decent impression of Dr. Catherine Halsey. Those of you who aren't Halo nerds like me need to know, basically Catherine Halsey is one of the most important characters in the franchise's lore. She's this absolutely brilliant scientist who created the Spartan Super Soldier program, and she did a lot of things, basically things that legally make her a war criminal, but in the long run made her a hero. Like, her decisions saved humanity. And I do believe the same voice actress that they used to voice Cortana is Catherine. But yeah, if there are any female voice actors, honestly, if there are any female voice actors out there at all who would like to help me with projects, please message me, friend request me on Steam, and chat me up at Mr. Evan312, just like the channel. Because female voice actors, man, you're like freaking you're like a Volkswagen with a gun rack. We don't see you very often. But yeah, I've rambled enough today, and probably not a lick of what I have said has made sense, because I am freaking exhausted. But I wanted to make this video post as soon as possible. So, recap. Help me win the contest. Help me find female voice actors. Please, I appreciate your support and your input on projects and on my work. It helps me improve, and I will see you guys later. But first, time to shoot some shit up.